I'm Howard Roin, Glencoe's Village President. As you may have heard, the Village is considering becoming a home rule community. This would require first a vote by the Village Board, and more important, a referendum vote by Glencoe's residents. If we proceed, the referendum will be on Election Day, November 5th, 2024. Before you vote, you're entitled to information about home rule so you can make an informed decision. So let me start with some basic information. Illinois municipalities are either home rule or non-home rule. If a community has over 25,000 people, it automatically is home rule. Smaller communities like Glencoe are non-home rule unless they choose to be home rule in referendum. So what's the difference? Basically, a non-home rule community can only do what the state legislature specifically allows. Home rule communities have more flexibility to handle local issues on their own. Historically, Glencoe considered home rule more than 35 years ago, but voted it down. Back then, we were ahead of the curve. None of our smaller neighbors were home rule. Since then, virtually all of our previously non-home rule neighbors, Winnetka, Northfield, Lake Forest, Highwood, and Barrington, to name a few, all of those communities adopted home rule, leaving just us and Kenilworth on the North Shore without it. Our staff studied home rule in 2015 and 2020 and found that being non-home rule limits our revenue options, raises our costs, and makes it harder to address local issues, leaving us more reliant on property taxes. This has made it difficult to fund improvements for our infrastructure like roads, sewers, and our aging water treatment plant, which is nearly 100 years old. Recently, unfunded mandates from the state of Illinois and Cook County have increased for non-home rule communities, imposing substantial burdens on the Village. The Village is looking into home rule in order to give decision-making power to the people who know Glencoe best, you and your elected leaders. A big question you may have is, will my property taxes go up? The answer is no. Even though home rule communities aren't subject to the state's property tax cap, our Village Board has pledged to keep and will pass an ordinance to keep this cap in place if home rule is approved in November. In addition, for reasons we will explain in more detail in subsequent talks, home rule should enable the Village to operate more efficiently and to charge residents less. I said less for our infrastructure investments. This is just the start of our conversations leading up to the November election. For more information, check out our website at www.villageofglencoe.org/home rule. Follow us on social media and e-news for facts about home rule versus non-home rule, and join us at in-person forums to learn more and ask questions. The first of our forums is scheduled for Monday, July 22nd from 6 to 7 p.m. at Village Hall. Mark your calendars, and we hope to see you there.